How's it going, guys and gals? This stream took place back in March where I put the themes of Days of Ruin COs on the tier list. Thank you all so much for watching. You have my warmest regards and please enjoy the video. Yeah, this should be a fun stream. Hopefully we don't, obviously it's going to be a kind of stream where we don't piss anyone off. Yeah, so for anyone who has no clue what's going on here, this will be a stream. Where's my browser chat? There we go. This will be a stream where I will be rating, readying the pitchforks as you speak. This will be a stream where I will be rating the Days of Ruin COs. Days of Ruin, not a lot of people play, and that's completely okay. I understand. I'm not mad at people who don't play the game. I don't even know what I'm saying. I've just been very tired right now, so my mind's probably gonna be all over the place. But I think we should just like be able to chill a little bit, listen to some Days of Ruin music. As you can see, there's not that many compared to the rest of the roster and the trilogy. But yeah, we're just gonna look at 4, 8, 12, 13, just 13 theme songs of Days of Ruin. The Beast is not playable, but he still has his own theme song, and we're still gonna rate it. I have a playlist of all the COs in this order, I think, and we're just gonna go down the list here. All right, so yeah, comparing Days of Ruin music to the trilogy music, it's a lot more heavier, like rock, I think would be the correct genre to describe it. But yeah, it's more rock. It's only been available on the DS. It's only available on the DS, I'm pretty sure. I don't know about the Wii U or the Wii. I don't even think Switch has any DS ports or anything. But yeah, so we will be listening to each of the theme songs, and we're gonna rate them S, A, B, C, and D. Let's go ahead and start us off with Will. Chat, sound off your ratings, because here we go. Oh man, it's just this theme song just sets the stage for what kind of music Days of Ruin is gonna be. Oh, this part's amazing. Oh my god. I wish I could have a much powerful reaction, but I got family sleeping at home. Oh boy. We will prevail. That's basically his name. It's also, actually no, it says /Hope Never Dies. I think that's Brenner's theme song. But Will, our main protagonist, and a protagonist that's actually good in his own game, he is going to get an S tier. I find that really hard to... Sneaky hype, exactly. I find it really hard to dislike this one. This would be the title screen theme song in a lot of games. You know, if you guys actually pay attention, if you pay attention to my if you guys know my intro, like the intro that I have for like most of my videos, I'd say like 98% of my videos, they play the beginning part of Will's theme song, and it just jumps right into it, and it's like really hype, really exciting. And then that part where it like has, I don't know how to describe it, it's like do 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 do, like that like higher pitch sound. It just sounds like, what's the right word, invigorating, and it's like really accurate to the story where as you're playing as Will, you're just a young kid trying to get through the apocalypse. And there's a spoiler section that I will not reveal actually, but that when you play that mission and you hear that part of the song, it just feels very inspiring. And even without that context, I still think Will's theme song is one of the best theme songs in probably the entire soundtrack of Advance Wars. Starting off very strong with Will's theme song being S tier. Alright, up next we have Brenner's theme song. I remember this one also being pretty good, not as good. We will see. Brenner's theme song. Not too much of a reaction, obviously, with Will's, but I still think it's a pretty good theme song. In context with the story, he's a lot more a sitar, and you're talking about that. Oh, Big Joe, hey! You're talking about that part where it goes like. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, I'll just play that back a little bit. Not too sure, but context of the story, he's like kind of like the leader or like the guide to Will, like more mature, but also still like, you know, has that rock feel to it. Yeah, it's definitely one of the better ones out of most of this cast here. It's definitely either A or S, a very high A if I'm putting him in A. I might change it later, but as of now, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put Brenner in S tier, just behind Will. Only behind Will, because honestly, Will's spoiler, I feel like, is going to be very hard to beat in this game. Alright, up next, I have very mixed feelings about this one. We are going to listen to Lynn's theme song. Oh yeah, it really is. I tried really hard last stream when I tried not to be biased. But I do know I have mixed feelings for this one, so let's go ahead and listen to Lynn's theme song, Supreme Logician. Okay, this part's good. This part's good. Alright, Lynn's theme song. It's very repetitive with that dan 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 part. And then it got to the middle of the song where it just got like wow wow wow, and I'm just like wondering what that part is. Like, it kind of makes me think of the wind. I don't really know how to explain that, but I couldn't really piece together what the song was trying to do. It's not terrible though. It's not. You're not gonna see it at the bottom of the tier list. I know that. That's first impressions, mid. Actually, you know what? I was exactly gonna say that. As of now, I think I'll probably put Lynn's in B tier, not C tier. Maybe a very high C tier, but as of right now, I can see Lynn's being in B tier. Yeah, it does drop off, but let me see if I can find that part of the song where I think it went good. Okay, so yeah, we have this weird wind sound, and then this next part actually picks it back up. This part. Like, it sounds better than the beginning part that just goes like dun 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 dun. Like, I feel like that would actually be a catchy bop, but not with like this guitar. What the hell is the sitar? I feel like you're very obsessed with sitars or sitars, Big Joe. But yeah, it's like it starts pretty good, then it starts to go down, and then it goes up, but only a little bit. But I think it like brings it up to B tier. Lynn's is very mid, but I don't hate it. I do not hate it. Yeah, I feel confident with this one. For now, I'm gonna put Lynn in B tier. All right, now I think we all know what this next one is gonna be. I would probably say one of the most interesting theme songs in all of Advance Wars. We have Isabella's theme song. I think it's called Lost Memories. Isabella's theme song. The theme of absolute murder. Wait. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Oh my goodness, it's a Wing It raid. During the Isabella theme song. Oh my god, hold on, wait, I gotta let this finish first. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, yep, that's everything I wanted to hear. Alright, wow, Wing It raid. So Isabella, oh man, I'm not trying to be biased here, but I think it's good. I think Isabella's theme song is good. Not S tier good, but I think it's weirdly good enough. Like, I think it sounds better than Lynn. And there's not too much I hate about it, other than the fact that I feel like it just doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It feels like it gives off the same vibes as like Sonia and Sasha. A little bit with Sasha, but it's very out of place, but it's not out of place bad. Thank you for making the right choice. Oh, now you agree with me, Cryo. Sacrilege. Hello, Reinfletch. Sacrilege. At better than Lynn's theme. What's that? What's the at symbol? A typo or something? For now, I think I'm actually gonna put it in A tier. Have I disagreed with you yet? Exactly. Lynn's theme song is number 1. Okay. I will admit it's good. It's not terrible. Just feels weird with the whole dun, 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 dun. It belongs in A. Isabella's theme song? Yeah, I think it belongs in A as well. Unless you're talking about something else, but I think Isabella's theme song belongs in A. Just above Lynn. But I don't hate Lynn's at all. Just that dan 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 just feels so repetitive and just feels like lifeless, I think is the best way to describe it. Okay, so that is actually... Oh, crap. What were all the factions called again? I think it was called like the 12th Battalion. Rubinel 12th Battalion. Yeah, there's only... It's such a small roster. So there's only 4 COs in the 12th Battalion. Now we're going to move on to the Blue Army, which is the... Rubinel, Lazurian, IDS. Oh yeah, the Brenner's Wolves. Exactly. Brenner's Wolves. So funny enough, Isabella is technically part of Brenner's Wolves, even though she's not playable in the main campaign at all. But honestly, she really is a monster. A character of her strength has that kind of theme song is so misleading. Alright, but yeah, Brenner's Wolves is now done. Now we're gonna move on to the Lazurian. I remembered that one. Thank you, Ryan Fletch. The Lazurians with Tasha, Goddess of Revenge. Oh my god, so good. Oh, it's so good. Oh man, the sound the sound of revenge for Tasha's theme song. I mean, that's why the theme song is called Goddess of Revenge. I can't argue with that. It not only does it sound vengeful, but I also just love, like, the sound almost feels like that you're like airborne or something. Like it's hard to explain, but obviously based on Tasha's looks and her abilities, obviously air themed. But it just goes well with like an air theme song. Like if you played this for me and I find out that this CO is like a naval unit, I'd be a little confused. But you tell me that this CO is a air specialist, I would agree. And it would make complete sense. Tasha's theme song is amazing. It gets your adrenaline pumping, even though she's probably the worst CO in the game. Her theme song is a huge contrast. In my opinion, of course. It's a tier list, we're talking about my opinions. But Tasha, I could listen to this like on my own time. It's going in S tier. Now the question is where in S tier. I do think it's better than Brenner's. I still think Will's theme song is probably ahead. I think I'm actually just going to keep it like that. Will's theme song ahead of Tasha's, ahead of Brenner's. Like I said, I'm possibly debating if Brenner would go down to a high A tier, but I still like it enough to keep it in S tier for now. So yeah, already we already got like 3 S tiers already. War Puppy, if you're watching this, I am so sorry. Gal Rocks said it earlier that this is an above average soundtrack. An above average soundtrack. So yeah, I'll put Tasha's in S tier. Up next we have Gage, Proud Soldier. I love the bagpipes in this theme song. You know, I thought it was violins. To me, it feels like, or not violins, like the really small ones. I literally had this discussion with like, it was with Sparky when we were doing the War Groove tier list thing. But I can't name this. Yeah, it's both silly. The start of this was actually pretty good, I will admit. And then like you started getting the bagpipe part, or like the very high pitched part. And then there's a part where it goes like yeah, that part actually starts to get pretty good. I'm not putting it anywhere higher, if you ask me. Just off the cuff, probably B or C. I actually don't know. Do I like this better than Lynn's? I need to think about this one. I need to remember what I literally just heard, like maybe 30 seconds ago. You know what? For now, I can put it in B tier, low B tier, just for now. Yeah, for now I'm gonna put it there. Just for now. For now, I'm just gonna put him behind Lynn. It's such a small list that I feel like it's more tight to like try to put ratings. You'd put that over Isabella. God rocks. Well, you did say you're gonna rate it much higher than me, but you like this more than Isabella's? Really? Huh. I think Isabella's is weird, but it's also nice. This feels nicer to listen to than Gage. You agree with me or you agree with Rocks, Cryo? I don't know which one it is. But maybe you can convince me otherwise. As of right now, okay, as of right now, I'm putting Gage in B tier, behind Lynn, just for now. This is definitely going to be a tier list where I have to do a re-ranking. Yeah, alright. So, let's go ahead and finish off the Lazurian armies with the, I guess the general, I forgot, commander, the leader of the Lazurian army, Forsythe. Forsythe to be reckoned with. I think if it's better in the game, that's the main reason, yeah. Also, I do get a little bit of a naval vibe coming from that theme song from Gage. And he is a indirect / naval specialist. Forsythe. Hello, Alex. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Advanced Warrior. Hi. Yes, Radiant Dawn music. Hi. Oh yeah, it does. Don't do this to me, Alex. Where's my beanie? I feel insecure. I'll get it after this theme song. Yeah, I think Radiant Dawn was like Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn was being worked on at the same time. But yeah, I think it was like the same producer who came up with Forsythe's theme song. It does sound like Fire Emblem. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, back to Forsythe. Yeah, it has a really cool story. I do like the Tierlist music. I haven't played all of Tierlist, but I did play. But I do know that I get the same vibes from it. Forsythe, Forsythe's theme song fits the character. Is it something that I would choose to listen to actively if I'm not playing Forsythe? Me, personally, I don't. I wouldn't play Forsythe's theme song outside of the game. I will absolutely listen to it if I am playing Forsythe, but it's just not something I see myself play outside the game. If I have to be honest, I think I kind of like it more than Gage's, or it's like going to be really close to Gage. It's either in front of Gage or behind Gage. I think I want to keep it in B tier personally. Oops. Sorry. I think I want to keep it in B tier personally. I'm really having a hard time picking this one. You know what? I'll put it in B tier behind in front of Gage actually. I'll put it in B tier in front of Gage. That's a Forsythe with the Lazurian army. Now, I do remember this next one. There's only 2 COs for it, but this is the new Rubinel army, led by Greyfield and followed by Waylon, who I will go ahead and bring some context on this. I have to share this one because this one like has to be done right. So alright, so when you're playing the game, I need to share this story. I'm sorry. It's the way they presented this character in this theme song is amazing. So you're gonna hear me loop the beginning a couple times. So Waylon, when you see him, He's like he's on your team. You're trying to protect him, and he only has one unit on the map, and I don't even think it moves. So you only hear like the first 3 seconds of his theme song, and it sounds like this. That's what it sounds like, and you're just like, oh, that sounds a little goofy. Like if I had to mimic it, it'd be like right? And like even if you look at him, I don't know if you can see him that well, but if you look at him, he does look kind of silly and a little bit of cowardly. The theme song is called Flight of the Coward anyways, which is funny. But when you later on in the game, yeah, it does sound like he's a freaking goofball, but then later on in the game, when he actually has an army that he can actually command on the battlefield, you hear his whole theme song, and I think your jaw just drops when you hear it for the first time, because you're like, what the hell? Are you ready, chat? Here we go. Oh, it's so killer! Oh man, like, what? Yeah, so Waylon, fun fact, it sounds broken in Advance Wars, but not in Days of Ruin. When you use this superpower, his air units get plus 300% defense, which just makes this character even more hilarious, because you're just like, why does he just randomly have 300% defense? It's just calculated differently in the game. It's just funny when it happens. Yeah, Waylon. I think I have a little bit of bias rating Waylon here because his introduction is like so like set up perfectly. Whether the devs of the game did it on purpose or not, it was perfect for his character. Even if he didn't have that setup, I'd still think that his theme song is killer. Like I think D just said it said it best. It just sounds like a massacre when you're playing as Waylon, and it's gonna go very highly. Obviously, it's gonna be an S tier. Now the problem is where in S tier, because there's so many good theme songs. Personally, ahead of Brenner. Now between Tasha and Will, you think he's first place, but you are biased. Exactly. It's like, am I biased for Will though? Because I feel like I could be biased for Will. I want to keep him up there because it feels right. But Tasha is also so good. But okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna keep him second. I'll keep him second. Guys and gals, I am so sorry. He's S tier, but I'm just gonna keep him behind Will. But it's so close though. Hear me out, guys, gals. It's so close. Like I can't. It's so close. So close. That's how I feel. But I still feel like Will's is just a bit better. Okay? Okay. I feel like we have one that might change up the tier list just a little bit. We have Greyfield. Madman's Reign. How do you not stand at attention listening to this? Because it makes you want to go. And as he just walks by you, you're just like. very evil. I don't know why I kind of get like a wavy vibe to it because he is a naval commander. It feels like he's operating a fleet that's about to commit genocide. I don't know where those words came from, but that's the vibe I get off of Greyfield's theme song. Obviously very evil, it fits with his character. It almost has like this like leadership aura of don't screw around with this guy or he's gonna mess you up. Greyfield's, it's the vibe is there, but it's just not hitting it like the other COs. But the vibe is there. My first instinct to put Greyfield is C tier. That's the first instinct I have for Greyfield. But putting him in C tier. His love is the same. That is hilarious, Gal. That is very hilarious. Yeah, there was only 2 of them, but that wraps up the new Rubinel Army, the NRA, I think they're called in game. Now we are moving on to the Intelligent Defense Systems, the IDS. Very clever of you, Intelligent System. Very clever of you to do this. But yeah. And I think we're gonna start off really strong, spoiler, for the IDS, because we have everyone's favorite psychopathic little girl, Penny. I can honestly listen to that again. Penny and Lash hang out at the same nightclub and it shows. That's hilarious. Oh boy, Penny. So Big Joe, you're asking like, why is Penny's theme song so amazing? That's what I ask myself. Because first impression, I would say, similar to Isabella, it just felt very out of place. But Isabella's was prancing on the field, there should be no battlefield happening, kind of out of place. And Penny is like, there's something wrong with my mind and all I can think about is action out of place. But it's so good. You know, I think to this day, every Advance Wars fan is still wondering what the hell the vocals are on this theme song. Like the beginning part is like, yeah, exactly. That's what everyone is. Oh yeah, the violin's so good. You know, everyone's like, I think I've heard like the word war is heard in it, is like, why is there war? And then the other part that goes like, like I've heard 2 theories. The first one is fire on my mind, which makes sense because it wouldn't surprise me what the heck her father did to this poor girl's mind. Like, you know, having a freaking bear talk to her. And the other one I heard is like, why are you all fighting? Like there's just like a little touch of innocence that Penny still has on her mind, as she should, because she's a freaking child. Just like that little bit of innocence is still like trying to seep through, and is like asking is like, why are you all fighting? Her mind is probably a little. You say a little? You say a little? No idea. But oh my gosh, War Puppy, if you're watching this again, I am so sorry, but Penny's theme song, I will happily put in S tier once again. This time ahead of Brenner still. Behind Tasha. I could keep it behind Tasha. Like these four, I feel like I could listen to easily any time of the day. Yeah, Penny is S tier as well, just behind 3 other COs. Up next we have, oh man, this character annoys me in Tiny Wars, but we have Tabitha. Why did I say Tasha? Tabitha. I think it's called Cruel Rose is the name of her theme song. This is nightclub music. This part is sick. Okay, I'm done. Tabitha, you also have a really good theme song. Crap. Now my mind's getting a little too hot for this because, oh man, is this just gonna be another S tier song? Oh man, it's so good though. Oh man, I really wanted to put it in S tier. I really do. I already have like 5 people up on S tier, and that's half of the roster already. You know what? That was what I was thinking. I'm like, it's like getting to the point where I feel like Brenner should just be down at A tier. I think I'd be okay with that. I still like the theme song, but the more I'm thinking about it, hearing everything else, you know what? Let's do it. Brenner, you're going down to A tier. I still love you, buddy. I still love you, but you're going to A tier. Tabitha, you're going to S tier. Let's go. Yeah, I think all of us are kind of in agreement, even though it's my tier list. I think all of us are in agreement that Brenner should at least go down to A tier with how many freaking bangers Days of Ruin has. But yeah, Brenner's Isabella is still good. Still a little unsure about B tier, honestly, but we got 2 more COs. 1 more playable CO though. Playable CO. So we have the Daddy Do, Daddy Don't. I don't know what the hell I just said. We have Caulder. I think it's called Puppet Master. Feels like a Carnival cruise ride. That scream though. Nine Inch Nails song? Don't know what you're talking about. Caulder. Caulder is supposed to be like this mad scientist kind of guy, and his theme song sounds like you're at a freaking carnival cruise. Like, do you guys know a ride called the Pirate Ship? Like I feel like you could hear this song on a children's pirate ship. Like, I'm gonna resume it, and this part just sounds like it. Like if you're on a ride that takes you in a circular motion like that, and then you just have like the waves in the background making it look like you're out in the water. But Marilyn Manson, never mind. It is very psychotic, I will admit. It does fit the whole psychotic theme. But it just feels kind of childish, if you want to call it that. Like, I don't get too twisted, dark twisted version of a carnival. Yeah, I think that's accurate. But it just doesn't feel like it completes its job. It doesn't feel like it completes its job. It's almost like, so Advance Wars, I did think about this a while ago. Like, if I ever make a video essay, like a cheap haunted house, exactly. Like, if I ever make a video essay, I definitely want to make a video essay about a similar topic here. Advance Wars is a very goofy game. And war is like the only real dark aspect of Advance Wars. But you don't really get that a lot in the trilogy games. In Days of Ruin, you get that a lot more than the first 3 games. And it feels like that the goofiness is seeping through Caulder's theme song, who was supposed to be the main villain of Days of Ruin. It, in a way, almost ruins it for me to have like Caulder's theme just be a little like that. So I think it's going to be pretty low. Question is, where am I going to put it with Greyfield? Is it going to be below Greyfield, above Greyfield? The Von Bolt problem. Oh, exactly. I have to play Greyfield's theme song in my head again. You know what? I'm sorry. I think it's below. Like I said, there's possible arrangements. All right, finally, we're kind of complete for now, but we have an unplayable character who was actually the main villain in the first arc of Days of Ruin. We have the Beast of the Bandit Raiders, I think they're called. Yes, he is playable in Tiny Wars. So, I like it. I do like it. Just when it's like compared to the other bangers on this list, it just kind of falls short. It just feels a little weak and empty. I don't really know how to explain that because he's not a playable character in the main game. It was almost like, all right, we had to like match the theme of the rest of our theme songs, and we gotta make an evil character for no one to play as. And it's just like, yeah, we'll just match the vibe and then we'll just slap it on this guy. The vibe's good. Now, as of now, I think I'll go ahead and just put... Yeah, it is a good character design. Why did they make him up? Exactly. Days of Ruin is just a weird game. Like I said, I don't hate it, but I think as of now, I will put him in A tier, a pretty high A tier. And I will go ahead and take this time to look at all this again. You guys can yell at me if you want to. This isn't final. I'm just gonna go through a mental re-review of these theme songs, and then that will be my final tier list. Okay, I'm kind of on a change right now. I think I'll just go ahead and put Brenner back up. You know what? I think I will keep him in A tier, but I'm actually just gonna completely flip where he was. I'll go ahead and put the Beast at the bottom of A tier. You know, the more I think about it, it feels weird putting Forsythe down here. I almost want to put him here just because. Forsythe, Gage ahead of Forsythe. I think I can work with that. I think I'm gonna lock it in. I am gonna lock it in. This is my final Days of Ruin theme song tier list. This is where I'm locking it in. So, you guys satisfied? Have I offended any of you guys? Are you guys gonna wring my neck and get the pitchforks and torches like I did for Grim? Oh man. Yeah, that's how I honestly feel about. Most part it's solid. You enjoyed it. You agree with this tier list, Alex? Actually, if you don't know the theme songs, that's okay. I'm glad you're here though. Opinions are less strong. Gage is one you'd move up. This was fun. I'm glad you had fun. Not a super fan. That's alright. That's alright, Alex. I'm glad you were able to come in. I think I'm gonna lock it in here. Let the record show. I'll just screenshot this for some reason. Oh, why can't I screenshot? There we go. Screenshot. I'm gonna lock it in. This is how I feel. A little less than half the cast makes it to S tier, which is honestly fine with me. I think Galrock said it best. Above average theme songs. Above average soundtrack that this game has.